and let me know if you can hear me. Yes, yes. Great morning, everyone. Go ahead and start this pre-roll, and we will be right back. All righty then. Great morning, everyone. Hey, I'm international though. I can get it. I can dig it. Great morning, everyone. Great morning. We have, oh my goodness, Miss Bernadette is in the house. Great morning. Oh, Miss Dorsey is in the house. Great morning, Miss Dorsey. Great morning, business owners and managers, and welcome to another awesome episode of CX in the Morning, Customer Experience in the Morning. I'm your host, Mr. Wes Walters. I've been given the title Worldwide Wes. I swear I can't make this stuff up. I was in a team meeting, and out of the blue, this brother just start, proselytizing and start, downloading stuff from the creator. And he was like, Worldwide Wes, that's your name. Now, this happened on Thursday, right? And it's a funny thing. I have played around with that word before, but this was the dude just out of the blue, just in a meeting talking about stickies, and then boom, he started downloading stuff from the heavens. It's like Worldwide Wes. I'm like, all right, cool, no problem. This morning, I was on my Forex trading call, and another dude, don't know this dude, 5 o'clock in the morning, he was like in the chat. I got a screenshot. It was like Worldwide Wes. It's like, so that's what it is. Sometimes God got to show you like, hey, I just wanted to do that to show you that I was present. And at 44, I'm able to know when God is talking to me and the way he speaks to me. That was just a nudge to be like, hey, if you thought the last dude was just blowing smoke, no, here's confirmation. Worldwide Wes. So that's the name moving forward. All right. You can use it how you want to use it. Worldwide Wes. Yeah, true story. Like literally on Thursday, was in a meeting, had nothing to do with, is in my regular 9 o'clock team meeting, talking about stickies. And a gentleman was like, yo, Wes, Worldwide Wes. Now, I was actually on his podcast, and this morning on my Forex trading call, total different dude in the chat. I had to screenshot it. I was like, yo, Worldwide Wes. I'm like, okay, God, received confirmation. All right. Anyway, great morning again. I'm not sure how much of my intro I did. All right, here it is. My name is Wes Walters, and welcome to another awesome episode of CX in the Morning, Customer Experience in the Morning. On every single CX in the Morning, I bless you with customer service tips, customer experience tricks, and I bless you with gems. And if you've been here long enough, you know what gems mean. Oh, Miss Daniel has the gem emoji, so she know what the gems mean. Gems mean actionable takeaways that you can implement at the speed of now. This light is hot. At the speed of now. Immediately after this broadcast, you will be able to take what you've learned, sharing it with your team and your business, making you and your team and your business better. All right. The check-in before the lesson. How has everyone's week been? Oh my God. This has been a week like no other. Oh, this has been a dry week. I mean, again, if you're new to the show, when I say how has everyone's week been, I'm not talking about emotions, about how you feel. I'm talking about the metrics. What do the numbers say? Oh my God, the numbers say this was one of the worst weeks. Well, it's been the worst week for the year because the year just began, right? It's a slow week. Can't wait for this week to be over. I'm like, God, why would you do this 3 weeks before Valentine's? Like, we need this money for that because you can't buy Valentine's Day gifts on Valentine's. Like, I need this this money to be fat so that I can start buying Valentine's. Let's just say this week wasn't the best week. How was your week, Miss Money Making Miss Dorsey? Is that last name Dorsey sound like money? Oh, Dorsey. Like you can't just say that like regular, like you can't just say I'm from Brooklyn. Say Brooklyn. It's like you just can't say Dorsey. Dorsey. That name sound gangster. Miss Dorsey. How was Money Making Dorsey at the K&J Beauty Supply? How was your data? What does the data say? How was the week for you? Was it good? Was it bad? Please tell me it was better than mine because mine was like, ugh. But guess what? We're going to hit the reset button on starting today so that it can move over into Monday. All right. So the title of this show, this broadcast is 3 simple ways to get more loyalty and commitment out of your employees. 3 simple ways to get more loyalty and commitment out of employees. And who doesn't want that? It was a blessed week. Ooh, hey, ashe, and we take some of that. So we can see this is why it's so important to be. This is part of the entrepreneurial roller coaster. Some weeks are good, some weeks are bad. I actually embrace the bad weeks because once it's down, I know, oh, the bounce back gonna be so hard. Yeah, like I can't wait for I embrace the down weeks because I know that, the God I worship, Wes, you down? Oh, the bounce back is gonna be powerful. But anyway, I'm happy you had a great week, Miss Dorsey. So this is 3 simple ways to get more loyalty and commitment out of your employees. All right, so let's just jump right into the juggling. Let the juggling begin. All right, 3 simple ways to get more loyalty out of your employees. Use this instead of they work for you. Great morning, Miss Rosalind Walters is in the building. Now, Miss Rosalind Walters is a loyal fan. She's been a fan for 44 years. Even when I was a zygote, she was like, yeah, that boy gonna be something sharp. Anyway, so I encourage you to do this instead of saying your employees work for you. Your employees work with you. That alone, that sentence gives them a sort of spiritual cohesiveness. They're part of it. Camaraderie, like, oh, no, I work with Mr. Walters. We get this done. Those are our clients. So I encourage you to do that moving forward. Some of the loyal viewers are already doing this. Don't say they work for you. They work with you. You guys are on this journey and this mission together to serve your clients at a world-class level. Miss Bernadette got it already. She's like, yes. Yes. Was that a yes or was that a yes? If it's a yes, you got to add the other S's. That's just like, oh, yes. No. I'm dropping you gems like this. This got to be a yes. All right. Let them know that they're working with you and not for you. When you do that, this is what happens. When you do that, this is what happens. They will again feel, oh, this is a yes. Yes. When you do that, what happens with the employees? The employees will protect the business. They're employed because, again, they see it as part of their, they think this is their business, which it is. And another reason why it's important to do that, because a lot of people, for me, I was born to serve. I'm not against service. I'm a servant. But a lot of people, the word serving has a kind of a subhuman position or that negative word that which you should never use, a subordinate connotation. So people don't really want to serve. Like, I don't want to be no server, So when you say, hey, it's a good thing to serve and you're not working for me, you're working with me, then it doesn't sit like the ones who have service and being a servant is a bad thing, then it doesn't have a negative connotation like that. Let me know if that's making sense. Also, when things are going wrong, employees that are see it as this is our business, when they see something going wrong, they will report it. When employees are stealing, other employees are stealing, those employees that see this as their business, they will be your eyes. They will be your eyes. Miss Bernadette says a whole lot of sense. They will be your eyes. Now, in my undergrad days, for those who know me, I used to work as a server at Red Lobster. Now, I'm not saying I used to do it. You ain't gonna have me snitching on camera. Never. When I see these YouTube videos of rappers making songs about where they stole money or how many murders they committed, I'm like, you've got to be an idiot. I am not snitching because I didn't do it. I know people that did it, that furnished their entire college apartment with Red Lobster furniture, Red Lobster silverware. You go over by your boy's house, you be like, hey man, who is RW? Like, is that your initials? You got RW in your forks? Miss Danielle is laughing. Again, Miss Danielle, I am not saying I did that. Yes, God, I am a work in progress and God is not finished with me. But in no way am I saying I would even be part of that type of behavior. Never would I furnish my college apartment with Red Lobster silverware. I would never do that. Never. Who would even think of doing it? But if you have employees that are loyal, who see this as their business, they will snitch for you. Yes, you want that inside snitch on your team. Miss Bernadette is laughing. Again, not me. You're not going to be able to be like, FBI, here's the video of him confessing. No, I say I knew people. And most of them are dead. How's that? All of the people that I knew that used to take Silverware, they're all dead now. So, hey, everything is cool, right? So, yeah, if you have employees that see this as their business, they won't sit around and watch other rogue employees steal from you. They will, hey, Mr. Walters, Miss Dorsey, Miss Hendrickson, Johnny is over there taking a Silverware per night home every night. And I went over there to his apartment to watch the football game, and all of his forks had RW on them. So that's what happens when you take the time to have where the employees see this as their business. All right. Also, be transparent. I am a pro being transparent. Let the employees, let your partners know how much the business is making. Amazon does it. Public information on Apple. Let your employees know how much the business is making. And here's why. Because you want to let them know that they can get a raise tomorrow. Everyone working here can get a raise tomorrow. That their raise is contingent to how the business performs. The business does better, everybody gets paid more. Now, you don't want to be that manager where it's like, no, mine. No. You want to be give. Not gimme. Give. So it's going to create a paradigm shift where, hey, I am a giver and I will continue to give you more if you give me more. You see how that works? That's some reverse psychology. This is our business. And when we serve these customers at a world-class level, everybody gets paid. Miss Walter says, I never ever raised you that way because you know your mother will kill you. See, more proof. My mother can tell you I would never steal silverware from, but I'm telling you, there were some individuals there that used to do it. And they are bad. And that's why they're dead now, mother. That's why they're dead. Anyway, moving along, right? Miss Bernadette says yes and yes. Miss Bernadette is picking it up. Yes. So be transparent. Be transparent and let everyone know this work for you. Hey, we can all drive Lexuses. We can all drive Benzes. We can all move to another tax bracket if we continue to serve. It's not that if you go out there and bust your behind, I'm going to reap the benefit. No, we are all going to be. Of course, it's your business. You're going to reap a greater percentage, but they still get a percentage in things that they do well. All right. Let me know if everyone is getting this. If this is making sense, let me know if it's making sense. Let's type a 1 if this is making sense to y'all. Let me know if this is making sense. Everybody's cracking up about the Red Lobster jokes. Hey, look. They're all dead. All of the people who did that are dead. So this video it's irrelevant. They're all dead. God bless their souls. All right. Moving along. You want to let your business, your employees know the second reason why, how to get more loyalty and commitment out of employees. You block your blessings when you're not transparent. Oh, yeah. You block your blessings when you're not transparent. And this is what you don't want. You don't want employees to guess. If your employees guess, they're going to guess wrong. Because here you are, a thousandaire, and they're thinking, she's a millionaire. If your employees guess, good morning, Mr. Lester. You don't want your employees to guess. If your employees guess, they are going to guess wrong. Here you are, you're just a thousandaire. Yeah, you look good. You're living above your means, so you look like a millionaire, but you're a thousandaire, right? And your employees, because you are not transparent, they're thinking that, oh, she's a millionaire and she's only paying me $15 an hour. Evil, evil Miss Dorsey, evil, evil Miss Henderson Moyes. You don't want them to guess, because if they guess, they're going to guess wrong. All right. The second reason, or the second way to get more loyalty and commitment from your employees, is let them know that their job has a purpose. Ooh, this is, I think this is the gem of the day. This is the CX God. Let them know that their job has purpose. Everybody type purpose. Just type purpose, or just put purr. If you're at work and you can't type long, if you're driving, just type P. Just type P. If you're driving, just type P for purpose. Let them know that their job has purpose. So Miss Dorsey owns a beauty supply store, and all the other beauty supply store owners. I know you feel that you just sell wigs. Yes, you just sell wigs. Yeah, and weaves. But to that woman who is going through chemo, for that woman who is suffering from, I think the correct pronunciation is alopecia. Is alopecia, where they lose all of their hair. It's not just wigs. It's an opportunity to get back her femininity. It's an opportunity to be a woman again. It's an opportunity for photo shoots that they've been delaying for years. So yes, it just seems like a wig to you, but the purpose is confidence. The purpose is a sense that I belong again. The purpose is I can go out in the streets without people staring at me. So you see the difference between we sell wigs and my job has a purpose? Let me know if that makes sense. So once you instill in your employees that you're not just selling wigs, no, you're selling self-esteem again. You have to not have a soul to feel that. And if you're hiring employees with no souls, then shame on you. But if you show them that their job has a purpose, then it makes sense. One of the clients that I consult with is they give their leftover food. Now in Georgia, sad, you're not allowed to give food to the homeless. For some reason, some law came up that, and if that law has changed, if someone is in Georgia, type A West, it's no longer like that. So when I used to work at Crawford Long Hospital, right? There was right next to the prestigious Emory Crawford Long Hospital, 1 block down, there was a homeless shelter. So they will be lined up across in front of the hospital, like, hey, we want food. And every night, tons and tons of food was discarded from Emory. And I'm like, yo, why don't we just give this food to the homeless? Apparently, again, I haven't done my research. So apparently the reason this law is in place is because, again, I don't know if it's true or not. This is what I heard. According to what I heard is that the reason you can't feed the homeless is because one of the restaurants gave food to a homeless shelter, and one of the homeless people sued, say that I got sick from your food. I don't know how true that is, or that's just some filibuster that politicians came in with a way of not trying to help. But if you have your own business, no, where I was going with this was that I have a client that I consult with who's not in Georgia. No, they are in Georgia. Yeah. Not in Metro Atlanta, but in the state of Georgia. And they give food to a shelter. They're like, look, we're going to throw this food away. They give food away. And they received a letter from the shelter that they give the food to. And the letter was from a mother and daughter who were homeless, who was going through some hard time. And I'm summarizing the letter, but it says, hey, we had 1 meal per day. Things got so bad where we had 1 meal per day. 1 meal. And that meal that we had was from your restaurant. So we're not serving number ones. We're not serving number twos. We're not serving fill in the blank. You're serving that one meal that they might only have. Listen, man, you don't know what people are going through. You don't. You really don't. Some of you are watching right now are working next to individuals right now that are homeless. I've been blessed. I've never had to be in that situation, but I know people that have been in that situation where the only shower they have is, so I know a story of a brother who was homeless, and he told me his journey. He said, Wes, I had $30 I could spare a month. And that $30, I got a gym membership for $30 a month because I could shower at the gym and I lived in my car and I would come to work. And I could never like I was literally working in a cubicle next to him because I was an editor at a magazine, a digital magazine here. We were both Final Cut editors. He was next to me. He never smelled stinks. He always had a shower, always bathed. But he was homeless. He was living in his car. I didn't know that till he told me after. He was like, Wes, I had $30 extra, and I got that gym membership so I can bathe every day. So I would go to the gym. Now, if you look at him, he was in shape, working out, and taking a shower. But he was homeless. So you really don't know what individuals are going through. All right, let's keep it moving. Let's just say, for example, maybe if you have boom, again, the downloads just come. Let's just say you have a cable company. You own your own cable company. And you say, you know what? Because I read this story where it says that some of the kids, you know, with schooling online right now, a lot of the kids, parents have to drive them to a McDonald's and they sit close to the McDonald's so that they can pick up on the Wi-Fi from McDonald's. True story. You don't know what people are going through, man. So let's just say you own a cable company and you say, you know what? In the square downtown, I am going to set up a hotspot for all the kids and the parents who can't afford Wi-Fi right now. There's a hotspot. They can come right here and pick up on the free Wi-Fi. Seems like just free Wi-Fi. But no, you're serving. Your purpose is connection to the global marketplace. It's connection to their school. It's connection to the opportunities. It's connection to YouTube University. You know how much things I've learned from YouTube? When you give these stories back to your employees, and it's important to report these stories back to the employees and say, hey, look, this wasn't just a wig that you served. This was a special wigs because for chemo wigs, there's special wigs. The inside of the chemo wigs are softer. They're not, someone who's experiencing chemo can't wear a regular wig. The inside of the wig is softer. So here was this lady's picture that she didn't take for 4 years. She hasn't taken a picture in 4 years for chemo because she thought she looked ugly. And here's a picture of her now with her new wig. Doing all of this. doing all of this. But again, purpose. All right, moving along. More ways. The third way to build loyalty and commitment with your employees is when they recommend something that can increase this revenue for the company, please implement it. Please implement it. For anyone who's been listening, for the new ones, Miss Danielle says, hearts and flowers. I guess that means good stuff, Wes. For anyone who's been listening and who has read the book that you can find on Amazon or at Wes Walter CX, Customer Experience, 3 Simple Tools to Transform One-Time Consumers into Loyal Customers. In the book, I think it's chapter 3, I talked about not being an ask-hole. Mom, I did not curse. I said ask-hole. Not a-hole, not to be an ask-hole. You're like, Wes, oh my God, I thought this was a Christian show. Why are you cursing? If you're asking Wes, what is an ask-hole? An ask-hole is someone or business owner and manager who ask their employees, give me some feedback. What can we do better? How can we really get this thing going? And then the employees give you this valuable feedback and you say, yeah, I ain't doing it. Screw you. Go back to work, subordinate. You don't want to be an ass. Oh, Kima is laughing. She's like, is he saying what I think he's saying? I am not. Kima, my mother is watching. I would never say that with my mother watching. If she wasn't watching, I might have said it. But you don't want to be that manager. You don't want to be an asshole, because your employees have valuable information. You might not even know that employee that you're working with right now, she did 2 semesters in France and knows how to tap into the French audience that you're trying so hard to tap into. Why can't we get the French people to buy products? We're in a French subdivision. Why can't we get your employer spent 2 years in France overseas, but you didn't even take the time to find out who's working with you. So you don't want to be that way. You do not want to be that way. So let's see. Here's another gem. This is the gem of the day. Everybody type gem. Kima, type gem. Here's another gem of the day. I know there's a delay. Type gem. I'm assuming you type it. Miss Danielle, type gem real quick. Meditation is on its way. Type gem. Or just put the gem emoji. If you're on a phone, just put. Everybody watches this on the phone, right? I don't think nobody's watching this on a computer. All right. Put the blue gem. On an Android, it's a blue gem. All right, gem. Jarvis, Miss Rosalind puts the gem. All right, here's the gem. Everything that you want your employees to do to your customers, do it to your employees. Thank you for coming. God bless you. Good night. That's it right there. Everything as a manager that you're thinking about, I wish they would do this. I wish they would smile. I wish they would have a level of professionalism. Everything that you want your employees to do to your customers, you have to do it to your employees first. That's the gem of the day. That is the CX God of the day, the CX gem of the day. The CX God is everything that you want your employees to do to your customers, you must do it to your employees first. Miss Jarvis Kima said, fax, no printer. Fax, no printer. And she said she gave the gems. Oh, Miss Bernadette says, I'm a wise man. I came from good bloodline, Miss Bernadette. Miss Kima said, this is the gem of the day right here. Fax, no printer. We only deal with fax machines over here. No printers, right? Here's a challenge for you. 100% true. Oh man, this lots of engagement today. Here it is. Here's a challenge to all you business owners and managers. I want you to implement this. And I'm going to check in with you next Friday to see. We have Miss Dorsey on here and Miss Bernadette on here. So at least 2 individuals that are commenting that I know that I'm going to hold you accountable. Next Friday, I'm going to see how it's been going. Every day moving in for the rest of the week, I want you to find an employee and praise something that they're doing publicly. Every day, you want to find one employee. And guess what? If you only have one employee, if you're a one-man brand, I need you to praise yourself every day. Every day. If you got a two-person team, this should be easy. Today you praise her. Tomorrow you praise him. Praise her, praise him. If you have a bigger organization, then this should be even easier. Just every day publicly say, hey, John, you're doing a great job. Keep it up. And if they're young, you don't need this to be no drawn out ceremony. Young people just need 15 seconds. Hey, Miss Dorsey acknowledged me and said, I'm doing a great job. I took a selfie, and they forgot about it. They're done. They're moved. It's on their Instagram. It's on their Snapchat. It's going to disappear in 24 hours. They're gone. It doesn't have to be a big drawn-out ceremony. Just pick one employee, Miss Dorsey. You got employees. Just pick one. Say, hey, look, Rochelle, you're doing a great job. Ebony, you're doing a great job. Ebony, the way I walked in right when you were selling that weave, and the time that you took to tell her the difference in the colors, the Yakis, and all the other weave languages. You could have easily said, hey, this is the weave for you and keep it moving. But you took time, and I appreciate that. When someone walked in and they asked, where is this? You stopped what you were doing and you showed them where it was, not said it's over there. Publicly praise your employees. If you follow my show, you know I'm all about public praise, private scolding. You have a problem with the employees, take them in the back and scold them in the back. Do not belittle them in public. The only thing you do in public is praise and lift them up. Just say I appreciate. Hey, there you go. Just saying I appreciate you means a lot. Just saying, hey, I appreciate you. That means a lot. All right. So that's the homework. I'm going to follow up with Miss Dorsey. Put that in right there. Dorsey and Miss Bernadette on next Friday. Yeah, you guys, you didn't know you were going to sign up for some homework. You just got an unofficial accountability partner. That's how it works around here. Yes. Law of reciprocity. Ms. Danielle says the law of reciprocity. There you go. All right. So what are the results if you do this? What are the results? Of course, the results, you get more loyal and committed employees. If they feel that this is part of their business, they're going to protect it. They're not going to let people steal from it. They're not going to let employees who are mad at you destroy the equipment because this is their business. What are the results? Of course, they become more loyal and committed. Other results is that once they feel that they can contribute to a business, you start creating problem solvers that you never even knew that you had. Once they feel that they're a part of it, they start they're home on their day off, thinking about how could we do this better? How can we make this flawless? So you create problem solvers. You create problem solvers and idea makers. They start thinking of ideas of, Mr. Walters, Miss Dorsey. I was on my day off on Sunday thinking about the business. And I feel that we could do this better. This will make us more efficient. We can get more people in and out the door quickly. Miss Bernadette, I was thinking if we have if we incorporate online ordering on through our website, people can just pay for their food, and guess what? Oh, more money, downloads coming. Here it is. Restaurant owners, right? If you own a restaurant, have the ability to order online. All right. They order online and you have a separate, what's called will call. So the individuals who have ordered for their food, boom, they show up, say there's an app. In the app, you can say, what time would you like to pick up the food? So they say it's 8:39. I want my food to be ready at 8:45. So they can order their breakfast burritos or whatever, their eggs and hash brown or whatever. And at 8:45, it's right there waiting. Boom. So you have another line. So that increases efficiency, and people who already paid for their food, they don't even have to wait in the line. They have a separate line, will call, where they come in and be like, hey, yeah, I'm order 17. Hey, boom, your food is ready. Here is another revenue boosting idea. Not an idea, but here's another opportunity to make more money. If I told you how many times I've ordered food and paid for it, and I'm like, I can't make it, but I've already paid. Like if I order some food and, a client calls me because I'm a server. If a client served me and say, hey, Wes, I need you to handle something for me right now, that client, the chances are paying me more than that food is worth, whether in money immediately or in relationship value. And I'm like, I'm just going to miss that food. I'm not going to pick that $25 plate up. I have done that repeatedly, but the restaurant already got their money. So if you own a restaurant, incorporate online ordering. That's the same as gift cards, because once they pay for it, whether they pick the food up or not, it's already paid for. All right. And another gem or another reason why you would want to do this is because they become more loyal. That's the thesis statement of the show. How to get them more loyal and committed. All right. So the 3 pillars and the ways to get employees more committed and more loyal is pillar 1 is let them know that they're working with you, not for you. Pillar 2, let them know that their work has a purpose. And pillar 3, don't be an asshole. All right? That's it, ladies and gentlemen. You guys have homework. Miss Dorsey and Miss Bernadette have homework. That's what you get for being active in the chat. People see you on the chat, and now you have homework and you have an unofficial accountability partner. See, if God had told you today you were going to get an unofficial accountability partner, you'd have said, God, nah. And just like that, he keeps his word. You got an unofficial accountability partner in Mr. Wes Walters, Mr. Worldwide Wes Walters. So anyway, listen, you guys have an amazing weekend. If you are a business owner, manager, this is where you want to be every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Wes Walters and Associates on Facebook, Wes Walters on Instagram, and Wes Walters on YouTube and Twitter, if anybody watches this on Twitter, right? So if you need help implementing anything that you've seen, if you need help implementing anything, like Wes, this is a lot of great gems, but I have no idea how to do it. All you got to do is go to workwithwes.com and we will help you. That's what we do. We will help you implement. We will give you a free customer experience audit to see where you are. You will share with us what your goals are, and we will show you how we can help you achieve those goals in the quickest time possible, utilizing our services. All right. So everyone have a safe weekend. Be safe out there. Be safe. Be safe. Looking forward to seeing you guys on Monday. And on Friday, homework is due. All right. Peace.